Hello, friends. Welcome to another Stamp With Me Tuesday. Tonight we are making an easy, fun fold card that I am calling a buckled window or a window buckle card. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know if it has an actual name. I, if it does, I don't know it. So I just came up with one myself. But I think you're going to love it. It is so easy to make. And of course, you can do it with whatever stamps and paper you have in your own craft stash. So if you're here and joining me live, welcome to you. Hello, Teresa and Andrea, who are already here. Go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know that you're here live. Let me know if you are stamping along with me tonight. If you're watching the replay, special welcome to you too. I love that you guys come and watch the replay. I hope you'll leave me a comment. Let me know if you are making this card along with me as you watch the replay. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button so you always know when I go live and you can come hang out with me again. If you don't know me already, I am Heidi with Onigo Stamping, and I help you reconnect with your inner artist by providing lots of inspiration to create beautiful handmade cards and gifts using stamps, ink, and paper. So much fun. I'm going to go ahead and make my work surface look a little bit bigger so we can get down to business and talk about what we're doing tonight. So, all right, there we go. Hello, Carol Sue, you're cutting along with me, but you haven't got your paper yet. Luckily, there's not a lot of paper for this one, so you should be good. Hello, Sarah and Fonda, you're just watching. That's fine too. Sarah, you're going to stamp along. Awesome. All right, so I want to show you the pattern paper that I picked out to use. And of course, I don't even know what this is called. What is this called? This is called the Just Kidding pattern paper. And on one side, it features these adorable kids, and each paper, they're doing something a little bit different. So here they're like playing outside. Here they're playing dress up. Here they're cooking. Here they're reading. They're playing with their pets. And they're doing arts and crafts. So they're all doing something different. And then what I really love is on the other side, there are some basic patterns. So you just have some basic patterns here, which are really pretty. And then you have this sheet that you can like create scenes. So you can fussy cut the kids from the other sides of the paper, or you can get the matching stamp set to go with it and put them in these little scenes, which I think is super fun. But I'm going to be using some of the patterns tonight. The other good thing to know about this paper is that you can get it free through the end of February. This is now a celebration item. So if you love this paper, you can get it for free with a $50 order, which is really awesome. I love that. Here are my pre-cut pieces. Hopefully you already have these or you are quickly getting them cut right now. We have a half sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is me, our card base. Then I have a piece of pattern paper. This is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. I have a piece of coordinating pattern paper. This is 1.5 by 5 inches. And I have a piece of basic white that is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. All right, those are the basic pieces we need. Plus you need some extra white or vanilla that we can stamp and cut and all that good stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece of paper. I feel like my camera is really high tonight, so I feel like I'm going to keep doing this and working down here. So shout out to me if I do that, because I need to work up here so y'all can see it. All right. I'm going to just fold this in half on the score line. Give it a good squish with my bone folder. There we go. Janet, you're just watching tonight. That's okay. Welcome. Welcome, Terry. All right, and what I'm going to do first, so I've folded that in half. I'm going to adhere my piece of pattern paper to the front. But when I adhere this, I am just going to put adhesive on the outside edges. All right, so there we go. Just put some adhesive around the outside, and then we'll go ahead and adhere this to my card front. All right. Now, along with your paper tonight, you also need some dies. You could possibly use a couple of the large circle punches, but really some nested dies are going to work the best. So I pulled out the everyday details. You can also use things like the stylish shapes dies. You can use the deckled circles or the deckled rectangles, or what else? Oh, the nested essentials. So we have lots and lots of different dies that have multiples of the same shape in different sizes. And that's what you need, because you're going to need 2 different dies that are the same shape, but in different sizes. So I am using the everyday details. And I haven't really used this yet, so this will be fun. I'm going to pull out two. So we want to grab two of these. I'm grabbing these two rectangle ones. I'm going to set this aside. And I want to use the larger one. Okay, I'm going to use this larger one first, and we're going to use that to cut out of here. So let me grab my cutting plates. All right. And I'm going to open up my card because we only want to cut one layer. So I'm just going to lay this on here like this. And then this, I want to go like this. All right. And I'm just going to try to like get it even and centered, all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put a sticky note on here. So hopefully it will stay in the right place, just where I want it. Squish that down. And then we'll take my other plate and put it over top. And then I'm going to run it through my large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. You do need a large machine, the full-size machine for this one, because that cardstock is a half sheet. So I'm just going to run that through. Roll, 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 roll over here. And then we can pull this off. And you'll see that we have a hole. Our card now has a window in it. Now, because I only put adhesive around the outside edges, I can pull. Oh, I got it too close. Wow, I'm going to have to cut another piece. All right, so normally you can pull this apart, but I think I got my adhesive a little bit too far in. So, but the idea is that you can pull this apart and then reuse this if you only go around the outside. But this die is a little bit bigger than some of the circles I was using, so I think I'm just going to cut another piece. Let me grab some more of this Melon Mambo, because that's what I'm using. I'm using Melon Mambo for this. Here's a piece. I'm just going to cut another one. And then, while I cut this other one, since I'm already cutting, we're going to do this at the same time. Because with that smaller one, remember I had two dies that nested together. With the smaller one, I'm going to cut that from my white or vanilla. All right, and I'm going to find a piece of scrap cardstock. I'm going to cut this off just so that it fits a little bit better. I have lots of scraps. I keep my scraps of white right here just because I use them so often that it's just like, I just grab them. All right, we're going to cut these. Like I said, though, if you could pull those two apart without having any adhesive, you can just use the piece from underneath. So, hello, Anne. I'm glad you're here. Glad you made it, even if you're late. So we'll run that through. Look what happened. See, this is why when I'm moving stuff, because if I put this down, I'll show you what happened. If I put this down on my cutting machine and then I put the things on, it's usually okay. But because I picked it up and moved it, look what happens. So I guess I'm going to be running this through the die cut machine again. Oh, I can't win tonight. This is giving you guys plenty of time to do your cutting. Let me know how you're doing out there. How is your cutting going? Hopefully it's going better than mine this evening. All right, let's put this on again. I'm going to put a sticky on here so it can't go anyplace. We'll cut this again. Third time's the charm, right? Third time. There we go. It almost didn't want to start for me there for a second. Die cutting this evening. It is being persnickety for me. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. There we go. There's our little piece. Yay. Now we have the piece we need. Now, don't forget, if you want to grab this paper for free as part of Celebration, Celebration ends next week. If you want to get it for free and you order through me, you also get free tutorials and you can qualify for my frequent shopper points. So I'm going to go ahead and put my ordering link right up here on the screen for you so you can see it. You just have to go to bit.ly/FebOnigoShop. And those have capital letters, so they are important. You can also go to my website and click from there as well. All right. here we go. I'm going to go back to my piece, my card right here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. We need to do a little bit of scoring. So I'm going to grab this piece that is 1.5 by 5.5. And I am just going to score this at a half. Just going to give it a little bit of score. And then I'm going to fold it. And I'm going to lay it right here. Okay. I just want to lay this right. I want to make sure that it is centered in this window. Hello, Nancy. So we're just going to put it there, just to lay it there. And this is just so that we end up in the right spot. So let me show you what I'm going to do before I do it, because you can pull this over where it needs to be. Here we go. All right. And then, so now we know that fold needs to be there. And I want to kind of center this top to bottom. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some adhesive right over here on this tiny little flap. That's the only place we're putting the adhesive, right here. Okay. Slide this where it needs to go, top, bottom. And actually, it doesn't really matter if it's quite right, left to right. It just really matters the top, bottom. So we'll slide this on. Make sure your white piece is centered top to bottom as well. This is just going to get everything lined up for you. Oh, it moved. All right, take this off. Try again. There we go. Line this up, top and bottom. Don't get any wiggles on me. All right, here we go. And we're just going to glue that down. All right. So then this is going to come over here, and that should line everything up just perfect for you. Then you can go ahead and adhere this piece of white to the inside. So this will go right inside your card. Just like that. Okay. And then we can fold our card, and this is going to thread through the front. All right, so that's just going to thread through there just like that. And we're going to take our piece here, and we're going to adhere this down. Okay, this is going to get adhered back in place. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to take my adhesive, and we're just going to put adhesive in here, inside your window. Okay, don't get it on the white. Just get it on the pattern paper inside the window. And then go ahead and lay your cardstock back in that hole. Okay. There we go. And now you can see, if we got it in the right spot, this will open. Okay. Now this is still a little bit too long. We want to be able to put this in an envelope. So we're going to cut this off. We are kind of making a hinge, kind of, but it's not really a hinge. It's just going to be kind of a lock. It's kind of like, that's why I call it a buckle. To me, it reminds me of a buckle. So this, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to cut this off. Now, you could just do like a banner end. You could just do it pointy. I'm going to see if this will work. I did this on another one of the cards and it was super cute, but I don't know if it's going to work on this one. Let's see. I'm going to open this up. I don't know if I have enough space here. This die is probably the biggest die you want to use because otherwise it's just too big. It's just the opening is too big. All right, so I'm going to slide this in here. Oh yeah, it should work. And I'm just going to, let's see, we're going to trim this. Trim. And this just gives it like a little, I don't know, a rounded edge there. So it's just like that. So it still shows a little bit. And like I said, if this opening's a little bit smaller, that's going to show a little bit more. So it just kind of helps hold it closed. Now I can take this piece of white and I'm going to stamp on it. I'm going to use the Heartfelt Hellos stamp set. Isn't that cute? The Heartfelt Hellos. This is another celebration freebie, so you can get it free through the end of February, which y'all, next week is the end of February. I'm not really sure how that happened. I don't know where February went to, but there we go. I'm using the one that says enjoy your day. And I'm going to grab some Melon Mambo so it matches. And we're going to ink this up with my Melon Mambo. Got schmutz on it. Watch, I'll stamp this wrong. We'll have to cut it again. That would be my luck. Oh, not too bad. There we go. So enjoy your day. Oops. Just like that. Let's put my ink away before I stick my card in it. And now I'm going to grab some dimensionals because every card has to have dimensionals. Oh, no. All right. I'm getting a little bit of a hiccup. How is my sound? Can y'all let me know how my sound is? Because I'm getting a little bit of a hiccup. A hiccup on the screen. There we go. All right. Let's see. Oops. So hopefully the sound is okay because the screen is going a little bit sideways. Oh no, Teresa, you did something wrong. Oh, okay, the sound is fine. All right. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back here. I'll put some dimensionals on, peel those backs off. And then this goes right on here. So there we go. We get enjoy your day. Isn't that cute? And then I have frozen. Am I still frozen or am I unfrozen now? All right. Somebody tell me if I am unfrozen. And that just opens and you can sign right under there. So somebody tell me if I'm still frozen or if I'm unfrozen. Because I got to show you, I'm not frozen. All right, because I got to show you my other samples because this is just one. This one's super, super easy. Look at that. So simple. I got 3 more cards to share with you though. And I use lots of celebration items tonight because you guys, I'm going to miss these. They're going to be gone soon. Celebration's going to be over. All right. This one uses the Softly Sophisticated stamp set, which celebration, with the Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper. This is in the mini catalog, so not celebration. But this one you can see I just made a banner end on the end of it. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, I didn't even realize this. Y'all, I made it wrong from my samples. Look what I did. Look what I did wrong. Look what I did wrong, y'all. So when I did this in my sample, I put the paper down and then I put the strip on top of it. Should we make another one? Should we make another one really quick? We can do that. We can do it. And then I'll show you how to do that because. All right. You want to see this open again? All right. Now it's frozen again. I don't know what's going on, y'all. So there we go. I'm gonna make another one though. Hopefully, if my computer will allow. So we'll see how to do this. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I made this card, and I didn't even realize as I was prepping for tonight that I messed it up. I had done that. Silly me, but that's okay. This is gonna be easy because I got pieces already half cut. We'll grab some of the designer series paper. Cut us another one. Cut this at 5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and score this right away because I know it has to be scored. So I'm just going to cut it and then I'm going to score it at a 1/2 inch. There we go. And I need to, oh, that's already scored. All right. So let's try this whole thing again. We're going to do the whole thing again. All right. I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. All right. So for some people, my screen is freezing and for some people it is not. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad to hear it's not everyone. We're going to just fold this again. We're going to adhere our piece to the front again. And I'm going to try to do better this time with just getting it on the very edges. See if I can do this trick. All right. So put some adhesive on there. Add this to the front of my card. Move that really fast. Moving that really fast. All right. Now I am going to, let's see. All right. Oh, here's my dies. I was like, where are my dies? My dies are right here. So let's cut this again. Grabbing my cutting plates. We're going to open this up. We're going to cut our piece right here. You know what? You want to try something different? Let's try it this way. Should we try it this way? I'm always for trying something new. I'm going to try it this way. Let's see what it does. I think it'll still work. Let's put this, I'll put a sticky note down. And we're going to put the top on. We'll run this through. There we go. It's being a little persnickety because I have to put it in there straight because of the paper. And it never likes it when you're trying to stick rectangular pieces through straight. They do better when they go at an angle. All right, there's my piece. Look at that. Let's cut my piece of white. I'll do all the cutting again. Put this down. Oh, you know what? I forgot my cat was outside and I can hear him. I'm in trouble now. I don't know where he's standing, but I can hear him meow. But he hasn't been out that long. It was super nice out today, so. There we go. My pieces here. We're going to try this again. So this is going to go this way this time. Oh, you know what? This isn't going to be long enough if I do it this way. All right, we're going to cut another piece. We're just going to cut another piece. This is what I get for just changing my mind about things. I just changed my mind about things. All right, we're going to cut this at 1.5. And now I'm going to make this about, I don't know, let's go with 6 inches, just so we have extra space. We'll still score it at 1/2. There we go. Fold that over. And now, let me see. Let's see. So this is going to go here. All right. We'll open this up a little bit. I'm going to grab a piece of white. I'm going to put my white down on here. Get everything in the right spots. There we go. We'll put a little bit of adhesive over on that flap. Oops, this is going to go just a little bit. There we go. There's that adhesive. Fold that down. And we'll adhere this down. Flip this over. Put this on the bottom. There we go. All right. That's going to close like that. Now let's see if we can get this in the right spot. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We are going to put this in here. We're going to pull this through. Let me see. How am I doing this? Pull this through. And then this is going to go underneath. This is going to be tricksy. This is going to be much trickier. I think I should have glued this down. See, I don't even remember now. Y'all. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I think this would have been easier if I had glued this before I put it together. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. I'm going to put it where it goes. I'm going to hold that. Okay, holding it. And I'm going to put some adhesive right across the front here. There we go. And then we'll close this. And hopefully, if everything's in the right spot, this is a good reason to use green glue. We can scooch it a little bit if we need to. There we go. And we'll just glue that down. There we go. All right, so now it is underneath. Yay. And then this still, you know what, this doesn't work quite as well. I should have, if I wanted to make the card this way, I should have made it a piece of 4 1/4 by 11 inches. This is why I don't try things for the first time on camera. Y'all are learning this, but it works the other direction. You know this already. I'm not going to make it again, I don't think. All right, let's see if I can cut this again. We're going to slide this in here. We're going to slide that in there. There we go. I'm just going to cut off the end. And then this will go right in here. There we go. Let's restamp our sentiment. This is going to drive me nuts, though. I'm going to have to make another one that I use in 4 1/4 by 11 inch piece so it can go the right direction. All right, there's our sentiment. We're going to put this on with dimensionals, and then I'm going to show you the rest of my extra bonus pieces, my extra bonus samples. Where'd my dimensionals go? They're there. They disappeared. All right, oops. There we go. We'll pop those off. And then this can go right in the front. It's kind of a different look. Move this over just a little bit. So there we go. You can tell me which one you like better. If you like better seeing that or not seeing it. It was definitely a different shape than I used on my other samples. So there you go. Kind of fun. So, but like I said, this would definitely work better if I had made it a piece that was 4 1/4 by 11. You could just do it like that, but I like to flip it through here. All right, let me show you the other one. So that one's that. I showed you the softly stippled one. Super fun. It just opens like that. And then you can open it again. And then I have this one. This one uses the heartfelt hellos as well. And this uses the Sunny Days Designer Series paper. So really cute. And you got your flap. And then it opens like this. So much fun. And you can see this one, I just cut a banner end again. There we go. And then the last one, I use the Bright Skies stamp set with the Sunny Days Designer Series paper. And this is where I did that cloud again to make that kind of bumpy edge, which I just think is so much fun. You love the floral paper? Yeah, it's really cool. So there we go. You brighten my cloudy days. And look what happens when we open this one. So when we open this one, we have flowers on the inside. So there you go. Super fun. So thank you for sticking with me tonight as I made mistakes and redid things. It happens to all of us. I make so many cards over and over and over again. So which paper is it? This paper right here or the floral? This floral paper? This floral paper is the Sunny Days Designer Series paper. It is one of the celebration items that you can get free with a $50 order. These are the same paper pack. These two right here. Isn't that awesome? It's got some really cute papers, but this is my favorite. I love this. I could put this on everything. I won't, but I could put it on everything. So there we go. There are my cards for this evening. You got it right this time. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yes, you can get the clouds too. So yep, definitely go grab that. Thank you all for sticking with me tonight. I will be back on Thursday night. I'm going to be using the Stippled Rose stamp set, which is really pretty. So kind of a different look than what I usually do. This is not my normal style. We'll say that. But I think it's so pretty. So we're going to be using that with the softly stippled Designer Series paper to show just trying to get all of everything I can out of those celebration items because they're so awesome. Anyway, I will see y'all back on Thursday. Have a lovely evening.